Hello everyone, welcome back to Analog IAS Prelims High Yielding Series for Prelims 2020, and the topic for today's video is India's nomination for World Heritage List. So before we begin to get into the details of this news article, let us try to understand what UNESCO's World Heritage List is all about. UNESCO is an organization that tries to protect the culture and natural heritage around the world. They try to do this through a convention concerning the protection of the world cultural and natural heritage, which was adopted by UNESCO in 1972. So the World Heritage List, that is the focus of this article. The World Heritage List aims to recruit the world community in identifying cultural and natural properties of outstanding universal value. Now, the objective behind doing this is to conserve and set an example for the future to understand the rich cultural heritage. So, culture is important in human development and also in cultural development of a society. You have to know your history, its glory, and also the lessons it taught for future generations. Heritage or culture is not just about buildings or monuments, but it is about the legacy and the lessons it taught for the future generations. And there is very much a necessity to ensure that this culture is taken forward, and that is the objective of this World Heritage. So what is the convention that we are talking about? So before this, there were two different conventions or two different stream of thoughts, one for the cultural heritage and then for the natural heritage. So it is in 1972 that UNESCO saw that there is a necessity for a unifying factor, and because of this it has merged both these separate movements into a single convention. Now what is important for UPSC prelims is India did not ratify it right away in 1972 when it was convened for the very first time. No, this is not right. It is convened in 1977. That is the important point that you have to know. And the convention defines the kind of natural or cultural sites which can be considered for inscription of the World Heritage Site. So the latest news item is that India has submitted two dossiers or two nominations, namely Dholavira, which is a Harappan site, and the next one is there are a series of monuments and forts of Deccan Sultanate for inclusion into the World Heritage Site. Now when we talk about the Deccan Sultanate, these monuments signify a serial property comprising four components, and these four components are Bahamani monuments in Gulbarga of Karnataka. The next one is Bahamani and Barid Shahi monuments at Bidar. The next set of monuments that we're talking about is Adil Shahi, again at Bidar. And the last set of monuments that we're talking about is Qutub Shahi. These Qutub Shahi monuments are in Hyderabad. Let us have a look at this question. Dholavira was known for its excellent water storage system. This statement is right because Dholavira had great water storage structures which stand as an example even to the present day. Also, there was a previous UPSC question, say in 2016 GS1 paper mains, which compared the Harappan urban development and the lessons it can teach for the present day. That is why it is important. Second statement is Dholavira belonged to early Harappan phase. This statement is false because logically, if you can see, any sort of sophistication in society and technology cannot happen in early phases of a civilization. This is the logic that you can employ. This is mature Harappan phase or later Harappan phase. That is why only one is the answer. Now please pause the video and try to comment your answer in the comment section below. That's it for this video. Thank you.